Ladies and gentlemen, here from the Bartlett High School Gymnasium in Lake Parkway in Webster, Mass. We have a great basketball game ahead of us tonight. Two of the biggest arch rivals in the state of Massachusetts are facing one another. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's badminton, swimming, water polo, or whatever. It really gets the ball players and fans fired up about this game. The Bartlett Indians will face the Southbridge Pioneers. And we'll take a quick look at the Indians in pregame. Right now they're standing at 6-4. After a bad start of 0-4, they have reeled off 6 wins, 5 in a row. That includes some terrific basketball. Major team effort. Started off with a total commitment of defense. Seems once they started playing defense, it really set the offense a tone where they haven't backed off one iota. This group is led by a dynamic duo of Logan Paronto and young sophomore Brandon Boucher. Haven't heard much about Boucher last year, played a little bit. Everybody's heard of Logan Paronto, one of the top guards in central Massachusetts, but he's got a running mate. Brandon Boucher is averaging over 20 points. Other major contributors, Dylan Grant Mason, who's just sidelined tonight with sickness. Tyler Nuttall and Dylan Paddleford have been excellent. And Colin Manarick, a young freshman, and point guard Wilson Abar. And the improved play of Zach Candido, a veteran offensive player, defensive player, who comes off the bench. I think the coach plays 5 solid starters, and to his benefit, he has developed a very strong bench. He can go 3 players deep, 4 players deep. Everybody is contributing to these wins. The Pioneers, on the other hand, are being coached by Victor Colon. The Pioneers, although their record is 4-6, cannot be taken lightly. This is a team with a tremendous amount of quickness. They have great 3-point shooters, and according to what we read and what we scout, they have been very strong rebounding the basketball. They got very strong. They got a couple of football players out there. One we recognize right off the bat, and that's Garrett Lazo. He's the strength of that team underneath. Then you have Jose Colon and Renel Vasquez taking the 3-point shots, doing a nice job. So this should be a very even up contest. At this time, I'd like to present to you, the listening audience and watching audience, the opportunity to name our sponsors. We appreciate tremendous amount for supporting Bartlett High School basketball and athletics. Friswold Park & Shop Supermarket, Airport Road in Dudley, serving Webster Dudley community since 1918. Place Motors, 19 Thompson Road in Webster, your Ford dealer since 1923. The Patterson and Starzak families, good luck to the 4 generations of Bartlett High School grads. Nipmuc Liquors, Thompson Road in Webster. Webster 5-cent Savings Banks. Mafre Insurance Company of Webster, improving people's quality of life and progress through multinational programs and activities. Bennett and Carol Smith Mechanical. Bank Hometown, from one hometown team to another. Best wishes, the Oxford Insurance Agency, Oxford, Mass. And thanks to all our sponsors whose contributions help support the Bartlett High School athletic program.
Both schools are playing this game tonight through an agreement entered into by their athletic departments.
We will have the starting lineups in a moment.
Scholastic Athletic Association. Fans are reminded that there will be no tolerance for cheers or comments that demean, taunt, ridicule.
As I mentioned, the Southbridge Pioneers probably still reeling from the 42-0 football shellac and they got at the hands of the Bartlett Indians football.
The visiting team in every Scholastic game is the guest of the home team.
The first introductions are going to go for the Pioneers of Southbridge.
In helping promote sportsmanship during this evening's contest. The Bartlett Athletic Department will be selling tickets for a 50-50 drawing this evening. The winning ticket will be announced at halftime of this game. The lucky winner will report to the scorer's table to receive their
Seems you get excited just when you start talking about Bartlett, Southbridge, and the rivalry. It's always going to be a tough contest. Okay, for the starting lineup for the Southbridge Pioneers.
Sophomore, number 0, Jose Colon.
Number 0, Jose Colon, starting guard.
At guard, junior, number 5, Reniel Vasquez.
Reniel Vasquez, number 5, guard.
At guard, senior captain, number 12, Chris Reyes.
Number 12, Chris Reyes. Captain.
At forward, senior, number 22, Luis Miranda.
Number 22, senior Luis Miranda.
And at center, senior, number 33, Garrett Lazo.
And rounding out the Pioneers starting lineup is number 33, Garrett Lazo.
And Phil Batista.
Remember Garrett from a nice football season that he had. And now for the Bartlett High School Indians.
Number 1, Wilson Aba.
At the guard position, number 1, Wilson Aba.
At guard, 5'10", sophomore, number 2, Brandon Boucher.
Brandon Boucher at the guard position, wearing number 2.
At forward, 6'1", senior, number 23, Tyler Nuttall.
Senior, number 23 at the forward position, Tyler Nuttall.
6'2", senior captain, number 34, Dylan Paddleford.
Senior captain, number 34 at the center position, Dylan Paddleford.
And at forward, 6-foot junior captain, number 12, Logan Paranto.
And junior captain, number 12, Logan Paranto.
Coached by Tony Paranto, John Prunier, Walter Bradley, and Ed Gremsky.
Head coach Tony Paranto, assisted by Walter Bradley, John Prunier, and Eddie Gremsky.
Of our national anthem.
We will now stand for the national anthem. All right, we're ready for some ball on a hard court. Boys are set to go. Last minute instruction by Coach Paranto. Helping me here on this table is Mark Pierangeli, Statman, and up on top, Scott Podskunkel, one of very best video guy. Okay, Paddleford will jump ball for the Indians. He wears number 34. Paranto with the ball, drives on the baseline, up, missed. Nice drive. Good fast break. That basket is made by number 12, Chris Reeves. Two-pointer. Aba with the ball. Over to Boucher, Paranto. Nuttall in the corner. Yes, bangs a three-pointer. Pioneers, this is Lazo with his rebound, puts it back up. Number 33, nice follow. Oh, nice hesitation, moves by Aba. Oh, he was fouled on the act of shooting. The hoop was good. 33 of the foul, Garrett Lazo, his first. Very nice drive by Wilson. Nice three-point conventional type. The Indians. Number 12, Reeves, he's been having a very good season along with Jose Colon. See their names in this paper quite a bit. Oh, there's a nice pass. Missed layup. Fast break, Indians. The hoop is good. Wilson Aba driving the length of the court. And the foul is on Jose Colon. He'll go to the line again for the conventional three-pointer. Run and gun style by the Bartlett Indians. And he's got another three-point play. Renael Vasquez just threw it away. He anticipated something now. Token zone pressure by the Pioneers. Bouchard to Nuttall, missed on the baseline. Fast break. Nice drive. Colon up for two. Good follow. Off the Bartlett Indians, putting it in play is Chris Reeves. Vasquez down low. Basket by Reeves. Nice pass. 9-6 Bartlett, early going. Bartlett ball, Miranda, number 22, knocked it out. Indians love to push up-tempo basketball. Okay, very early timeout by the Indians. Okay, early timeout by the Indians. Wants to get his defense set a little bit. Last time down the floor, the Pioneers beat our Indians down the court twice. Made a couple of layups. This doesn't sit very well for the coach. You want to wipe that off right now. You got to get back on defense and you got to hustle back there. Make sure you're in position to make plays. It's a full timeout taken by Coach Paranto. That's his first timeout of the half. Bartlett possession on their own side of the court. Wilson Aba will put it in play. This is Brandon Boucher. Oh, we don't foul underneath. Foul is on number 12, Christopher Reeves. His first. Wilson, got to get it out of that corner. They do. Wilson will take the three, and he'll nail the three. Step out of bounds, the Pioneers. Coach is saying that he was pushed out. Wilson, A-Bar. When he starts off hot, it's a thing to see. You get 2 in a row, 3-pointers. Actually 4 in a row with the fouls and the shots he made. Nice basket there by number 12, Reeves. Oh, Colin Manara came in the game quite suddenly. He snuck in here on us, number 5. We're going to get the foul on that. 33. Foul is on 33, Garrett Lazo. That should be his second foul. Colin on the line, misses the first. We also have Zach Candido in the game, number 4. 2-shot foul. Colin 0 for 2. Back to Brandon. Brandon with a 3-pointer. He's one of the players I highlighted before the game. Nice defense by the Indians. Commitment for defense is fantastic. There it is. Another 3-pointer by Wilson A-Bar. Is he on fire? Indians jump out to a 21-11 lead. After the game was close, it was 9-8. Coach Peranto called a timeout. Had to get a couple of things straightened out. He obviously did, because they've been on a run right now, 12 straight points. Puts them at 21, visitors 11. A nice run here. I've got to tell you, Scott upstairs and Mark here to my left, Wilson A-Bar has got 3 3-pointers plus 2 other 3-pointers the conventional way. So let's see, that's 5-3, that's 15 points so far. That's awesome, wow. Again, we talked about commitment to defense before we took the floor here tonight, and that's what I really think turned this program around this year. Our kids are really, really hustling. You really can't dictate offense, but you can dictate the intensity on defense. Zach Candido with a steal. Good hustle coming back by Brandon Boucher. Inbound the basketball. Number 4 into the game. Williamson with the shot, it's good. Boucher, 3-pointer. Indians shooting it well, like the home gym. Good rebound by number 2, stolen almost, yes! Good hustle on the defensive end, even though Boucher lost that one, or Logan lost it on the pass. We hustled back on defense, turned the ball back. Another turnover by the Pioneers. What a nice pass right there, very subtle. Yeah, we got a travel on Colin Manara. Didn't really see it, but that was a call. Rick Spall, he's one of the officials. Local guy does a great job. Basket by Rodriguez off the rebound. Southbridge hustling, they're hustling. Nice drive on the baseline, layup with the right hand. Brandon Boucher. Oh, that's got to be an offensive foul. I believe it's on number 2. That's a foul. Nice position on defense. Once your feet are established and that shooter has not gone up in the air, you've established that position, that's yours. That's the foul call, that's the interpretation. Wilson Abar on the fly, moving it up. Oh, look at this. Look at this. How did he get that ball back after he tripped? He fell. Got the ball over to Boucher, and everybody's giving Wilson Abar a clap. What a nice play. What an effort. Oh, we've got an injury. Injury is number 4, Jalen Williamson. After that helter-skelter play that was flying around on the floor, Abar kicked it over to Nuttall, who was nice and relaxed. Just took the ball, put it back up on the glass. 2-point play. We got a foul. We got to check on that foul. I don't know who that foul was on. They got 10 up there, but he's not in the game. Oh yeah, 10? I didn't even know he was out there. Nice drive by number 4, Candido, off the bench. Another timeout. Well, I talked about strength that the coaches develop, strength off the bench, and he's got plenty of it. Candido comes in, Manara comes in. These are 2 capable, very capable players coming off the bench. He's got a nice rotation as well. No selfish play out there. The last 5-6 games, everybody distributing the ball. Everybody wants to get the ball touched. Coach knows as soon as you get out on the floor, the best thing is to touch that basketball, get in the groove, play tough defense, and things will happen. 30-15, first period here. Numbers are very high in the first period for the Indians. .238 left. Pioneers inbound the basketball. Candido just missed a steal. Pioneers having trouble with this full court pressure. Taven. Taven Pentabon is in the game for the Indians. He's a small backcourt man, but he's ultra quick. Ooh, looked like a little shuffle there. 3-second violation call on number 2 for the Pioneers, Rodriguez. .24 into the game. Brandon Valentin. Toronto takes it up. Still taking, still dribbling. Two shots at the glass. Logan Paranto finishes it off. We had 3 opportunities on that series right there. Ooh, long pass. That was quite a throw. Almost took the backboard down. Long 3-point shot. Jump ball arrow. Possession arrow goes in favor or direction of the Pioneers. They'll inbound the basket. Ball underneath. Deep 3-point battle for the rebound. Still battling. Pioneers come up with it. A couple opportunities here. Still dribbling, still dribbling. Candido, what a strength off the bench. He can jump too. Nope. Candido coming off the bench, he can play whatever position you want, the way he jumps, the way he leaps. Ah, that's a bad pass. They got away with it. Not all, no good. Climbed up the back. Not all, no good. Nice look away. Wilson Abar, and he puts it up for the layup off the glass. Indians really pushing it up. Wilson, no good. Throw out of bounds by the Pioneers. And 34 seconds left to go in the first period. That's a second travel called on Colin. Trying to figure out why he was called for 2 travels. I think he might have shuffled the pivot foot. Colin Manarick, number 5, is going to be called for the foul. Going to the line, Jalen Williamson, he'll shoot a pair. Missed shots on the free throw line, but he followed it up with a nice 2-point play. That's Williamson. 15 seconds left to go in the period. Boucher really wants a free shot at it. Nice head fake and a 2-point shot by Logan Paronto. As the Indians, with a big first quarter statement, lead the Pioneers 35-15. 20-point lead by the Indians. You got to attribute it to run and gun basketball, but there's got to be some kind of description we can use for the intensity that the Indians play defense. You're talking about the intensity leading to good positions as far as the offensive sets are concerned, and that's exactly what happens when they're playing that kind of defense. Pioneers are having trouble keeping up with that speed, that intensity. I mean, we've probably had about 5 or 6 turnovers by the Pioneers that resulted in baskets. I'm going to ask my stat man. I got to find this out. What has Abar got in the first period for points? As Mark is going to check it out. I stopped counting. That's why I've got a good computer guy with me here today.
I have 17.
17 first quarter points by Wilson Abar. That's going to be significant. Right in front of the desk here is number 12, Logan Paronto. Oh, nice steal. Nice steal by Reeves. Paddlefield in the game for the Indians. Logan, no good. There's been a lot of wayward passes. You got to attribute that defense getting in the passing lanes of these guys. They look like they're open, but they're covering that distance, those passing lanes, very well. Every shot is being contested by the Indians. Foul is going to go against Paddleford. I believe that's Dylan's first foul. Yep. Candido checked in. Now he's got to check out. You have to get the call in by the officials. That's controlling the free throw area. On the line is Williamson. Candido in, Toronto out. Two misses by the Pioneers, but they came up with the rebound. Let's start throwing the ball around. Gotta play your disciplined game. Nice drive by Williamson. Tough on the line, but he gets it done underneath. Another timeout by the Indians. Little run here put together by the Pioneers. Williamson leading it. Made some nice plays coming down and made a nice offensive rebound is what's getting it done. And the Indians missed 3 layups in that series, which is not good. So Coach Pronto wants to call a timeout, get his team refocused here. What he didn't like is those wayward passes that we made, throwing that long pass out of bounds. I think that happened twice. That's really not the style that you want to see. If a man is open, you got to hit him. If it's closed, then dribble it up. Okay. Set to put the basketball back in play. It'll be the Indians basketball here. On their backcourt. Foul on Paddleford. That's Dylan's second. It's team 4. Nuttall with the block and rebound. I believe we got the foul on number 12. It looked like 12. Yeah, foul is on number 12. That's his second. I gotta tell you something. Wilson went in a game. They both got ejected. Williamson got ejected, and Wilson got ejected. But Wilson gave him a push. And second guy in, Wilson pushed him back. Both players have been ejected. Feel bad for Wilson. He hasn't had too many minutes. Albuff in for the Indians, number 24. Nice block. Travel. Pronto back in, elbow foul. Pioneers gaming it up here, but the Indians are really stalled on the offense. Have a foul here going against the Pioneers, and they'll be shooting 1-and-1. Yep, and we're going to get the foul in a minute. 9 fouls. Foul is on number 15. Boy, we're having a hard time finding that hoop. We could have missed in the first period. Now we can't find it. Offensive foul, number 5, Reniel Vasquez. Mark, is that right? 9 fouls? That's what you have?
I don't know, I have 8.
Yeah, I do too. I don't have 9. Toronto from deep corner. Broke the ice. Way to go. 3-pointer by Logan. Oh, that's a travel. Sorry about that, Chief. Angel Ramos. Another 3-pointer by Logan Paronto. Wilson Abar, number 1, going to be called for the foul. I believe that's Wilson's first. Angel Ramos. He'll shoot 2. Off the glass is good. Can't cross the line until it hits the rim. And that's what happens. He stepped on the line. It's a shooting violation. Negated any attempt at the shot. Now we're getting a little sloppy out there. It's no good. No good. I don't care what the score is. Medall's in the game. Sean Stockhouse into the game. Toronto. Ooh, that looked good. Not all. No good. Toronto with the rebound. Wilson will take it. No, he doesn't. He gives it up. Brandon with the ball. Nuttall deep in the corner. Switch. Three-pointer. Can always count on a few three-pointers from Mr. Nuttall. I'll tell you, he's got a good touch. Stolen right here. Brandon. It's going to be a block. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, I don't think that was an offensive. Oh, no, he moved. He moved into him. Brandon's first personal. Sean's got to go right up with that ball. They don't pass it down there. You get the opportunity to get to the glass, you go for it with no hesitation. Good defense by Nuttall. Good, Sean. Good, Sean. Didn't rush the pass. Setting up against a 2-3 zone, 1-3-1. Logan, no good. No rebound. Ball thrown out of bounds. Taven back into the game. Wilson will take a break. .24 into the game. Valentin. Taven. He's got to reach. You can't make them if you don't reach them. Just like golf. The short ones don't go in. Pods Kunkel, one of the best on the links. Great putter. Whoa, Brandon, swish. Deep in the corner. Oops, you lost it. Red ball. Candido into the game. What a nice sub he is coming off the bench. He can play the point, he can play the 2 forward, or play the 3 guard. He can jump and get rebounds. Nice to have him. Okay, Toronto bringing it up, under a minute left to go in the first half. That foul is going to go on Taven, number 10. Hope he's all right. He kind of threw the hip into him. That's Taven's second foul. On the line for the Pioneers is Christopher Reeves. Swish. Boy, that's a second violation on the line by the Pioneers. Toronto, swish, three-pointer, Logan. Logan's climbing that scoring ladder as well. Nice drive, missed. Christopher, no good. That concludes the second period, the first half. Bartlett Indians 52. Southbridge Pioneers 23. A great offensive display by the Indians in the first and second period. They got a little draggy in the second period at the start of it. Coach called a couple of timeouts, but I'll tell you, it's raining threes out there for the Indians. They're getting second chance baskets. They're getting a lot of opportunity off the balls being thrown around by the Pioneers, having difficulty with the press. So it's a nice first half. 52-23, Indians lead as we'll take a break for the half. Thank you. I'll give you time to tally up your thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the air, and I'm going to read our sponsor list. The vendors in the town of Webster and surrounding areas really support Bartlett basketball, and I'd like to recognize them at this time. The Park and Shop Supermarket, Airport Road in Dudley, serving Webster Dudley communities since 1918. Place Motors, 19 Thompson Road, Massachusetts' oldest family-owned Ford dealer since 1923. The Patterson and Starzyk families, from 4 generations of Bartlett High School grads. Nip Muck Liquors, Thompson Road in Webster, serving youth activities in our community. The Webster 5-cent Savings Bank with branch offices in Webster, Dudley, Oxford, Worcester, and Shrewsbury. Mafre Insurance Company, improving quality of life and progress through multinational programs and activities. Bennett and Carol Smith, Smith Mechanical of Webster, proud supporter of Bartlett Athletics. Hometown Bank, from one hometown team to another. Best wishes to the Indians for a victory. Oxford Insurance Agency, 300 Main Street, Oxford. Thanks to all our sponsors whose contributions have helped our Bartlett athletic programs. Quick rundown of scoring in the first half, kept by my very, very outstanding stat man, Mark Pierangeli. Jose Colon, 2 points. Curry Rodriguez, 2 points. Jalen Williamson, 6 points. Christopher Reeves, 10. Angel Ramos, 1. Garrett Lazo, 2, for a total points of 23. Okay. For the Bartlett Indians, Wilson Abar, 17. Brandon Boucher, 11. Logan Paranto, 14. Zach Candido, 2. Tyler Nuttall, 8. Total points, 52. That included 12 3-point shots in the first half. Thank you, Mark. Way to go. Okay, just about to get underway for the second half. As both teams conclude their warm-ups, we're ready to go. Got a nice turnout for the game here tonight.
Are you keeping quiet over there?
Foul trouble. I just want to check on a foul situation. Anybody in foul trouble, Mark? We've got 2 on Paddleford, 2 on Taven, and that's about it. Garrett's got 2 fouls. Garrett Lazo.
Garrett Lazo, yep.
Yeah, and we've got 2 on Christopher Reeves. Okay, nobody in real foul trouble on either team. Pioneers put it in play. Nice drive by number 12, Christopher Reeves. Nice player. Not all, no good. Paddlefield battles for the rebound. Back under is Wilson Abar. 3-point shot. Brandon Boucher. He's the second part of that duo. We talked about Logan Paranto. Brandon Boucher. Indians drop back into a zone. Yep. Or a matchup zone. Yep, they found him underneath. We're not playing good basketball underneath, and that's Battleford's third foul. That's definitely the right call. Christopher Reeves will go to the line. He'll shoot one. Three-point conventional style. Indians push it up. Toronto with the ball. Nuttall in the corner. Brandon's got it. Abar, swish. Continues the hot hand. Three-point shot by number 5, Vasquez. Wow. Who is that man? Another three-pointer by Wilson Abar. Nothing like coming out of the blocks and you got a guy. Foul against the Pioneers. I didn't get that foul. Number 5, I guess. Vasquez, that's his second. Okay. Tyler makes the first one. He made 2 critical foul free throws against Oxford last game. That really put it away, made a 4-point difference for the Indians. He really came through in the clutch. Oops. Wilson Abar back on the line. Lazo with the foul. That's Garrett's third foul. Yep. Wilson on the line. Wilson makes it. Conventional 3. Well, I guess these kids didn't get thrown out of the game. I thought Williamson and Jonathan Wilson got thrown out of the game. I guess they're not. Guess they had the temporary stay. Slapped away by the Pioneers. Pollard inbounds the basket. Paul. Little stat. He found them. Good, good. That was a good break. That was a good break. Christopher Reeves have himself a good night. He's really holding it together for the Pioneers. Got to be ready for that ball. Travel. Held it up too long. That's better. A lot of hacking going on. I believe it's on number 4. And second, team third. Forcing it. 3 trips down the floor. Haven't got a hoop. Yeah, that fouls on number 12, sneaking underneath with the hip. Team fouls 4. And that's his 3rd foul. Brandon with the basketball. It set up a good offense. Run a good play here. Been a little bit sloppy. Jesus, boy, that's... Top of the basket, out of bounds. Okay, Colin Manarick into the game. For the Indians, their lead is 66-35. Nice rebound. Ooh. And followed by Colin Manarick. Boucher got hit with a hip. And no call underneath. He was way up on the glass. He got chucked with the hip pointer. No good. Boucher. Into the game, Brandon Valentin. Oh, boy. Nice pass. Nice pass. Boucher, he's excellent. Not only a good shooter and stuff, but you got to pay attention because you get the basketball. You got to watch him. That time Candido had good hands and put it in. Basket by the Pioneers. Logan, deep 3. Wow. That was a deep, deep 3. Nice basket by number 12, Reeves, the only guy that's scoring for the Pioneers. Another 3-pointer by Logan Paronto. Getting into some numbers here, Mark.
Yes, so.
Got a little first aid over there by the referee. Tape it up. Tape it up. How about that rebound by Wilson? How high did he get? Score the basket. I had to explain that one. That was high glass. That was high glass, and what a shot by Brendan Boucher. He's going to go to the line to complete the conventional 3-pointer. Atta boy, Brandon. Vasquez brings it up for the Pioneers. Just threw that away. Indians in a 3-2. Foul by Boucher, that's Brandon's. Got it for 2 fouls. Only the first team foul on the Indians here in the 3rd period. Commanding 79-39 lead. 1:08 left to go in the game. The Indians just shooting their lights out here today. Everything that goes up seems to be going in. Give Southbridge, the Pioneers, credit. Is that another free throw violation? That's the 3rd one. No, that's a foul. That's a foul. 30, number 4. That was a foul. Nice look away by Logan. Oh. Collins should have came on right through on the other side. What a nice drive. Foul here. .23. Oh, who's it on? We didn't get the foul on yet. Against the Pioneers. Why are we shooting 1-1? Is the team 7th? We only got 6 up there. Oh, something's wrong. Because you shoot on the 7th, not on the 6th. Take a break here. Taven in. Jump ball. No basket. Arrow. Bartlett. Possession arrow. 21 seconds left to go here in the 3rd period. Boucher with the ball. Indians will hold for the last shot. This goes in, and it does. And why wouldn't it? Wow. Wow. Boy, Mark, that's a number. 84 points in the 3rd period. The Southbridge is 40. 44-point lead. It doesn't matter. The Indians just shooting everything. Lights out. They're not getting... Pioneers are so far behind. The only kid that's making any headway for the Pioneers is Christopher Reeves. But with Toronto raining 3, A-Bar raining 3s. I mean, these guys are just shooting lights out, and Brandon Boucher as well. These kids are just dribbling the ball down. They're sighting in. And the Pioneers, to their credit, they're not giving up. They're just being outclassed, outgunned here tonight. Yep. Okay, as we enter the 4th frame, I'm sure Coach Paranto's going to start going to his bench, probably midway through the 3rd. Paranto, Nuttall, Boucher, Wilson A-Bar, Paddleford, Pioneer basketball. turnover by the Pioneers. Their defense, the hands are great on the ball. They're always in the passing lanes, always looking, anticipating passes, getting the hands up. It's like a 3-2 zone they're playing, 2-3. Lazo with the shot, no good. Nice rebound by Paddleford. That's a tough call. I know the game is out of, but that isn't when the defender is going with that player. Okay, nice job by the Bartlett Indians. Get the entire second string in. What an effort here. They leave their teammates with a 44-point lead. Here's Taven. Fastest kid at Bartlett. Fastest wheels. Nice pass. Ramos with the basket, number 30. Malbuff with it. Nice hands, nice defense by the Indians. Stockhouse. He's got a good shot. You're not afraid to take it. Malbuff, no good. Jonathan Wilson. Number 24 was a foul. Brandon Valentin, number 24, will shoot a two-shot foul. Colin Manarick, three-pointer. Three-point shot. Wilson. Two-pointer. Jonathan Wilson with the touch. Two, called it a two, yeah. It looked like a 3 from here, but the official put up 2. Yeah. Foul on Taven, his 3rd foul. Taven creates a lot of mischief out there. He's like that horsefly you can't get rid of on a beach. Boy, that another foul by Taven. We got 4 on him, Mark?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Cologne in for the Indians. I checked that Pioneers. Nice rebound. He's got some skills. He's got skills, Jonathan does. They're worried about his toughness a little bit, but he showed tonight that he's not afraid to mix it up. Just needs a little bit more confidence underneath going to the hoop. You know, he's got the size. He's got 6'4", 6'5", and he showed pretty good in the last game as well. So the Bartlett High School Indian cheerleaders, ladies out there. The Indians with a commanding 91-47 lead here in the 4th period. The second team for the Indians has been in for just about the entire 4th period. Starters started, but they were only in there for a minute and a half. Then the coach emptied the bench. I'm going to make sure we got everybody out there. We got Sean Stockhouse, Colin Manarick, Jonathan Wilson, Drew Malbuff. Basket by the Indians. Taven on a fly coming up the court. He threw the entire team. Missed that layup. Foul against the Pioneers. Collins going to go. He'll shoot too. What a drive by Taven. Went through about 4 people. Couldn't finish it off though, but a good effort. First shot is good. Second is no good. Good try by Sean Stockhouse to get that rebound, but controlled by the Pioneers. Pioneers still showing a little other stuff by. Nice block by Sean, but right there for the Pioneers for the second rebound. Step out of bounds. Bartlett ball. How deep was that and how high was that? We got to have a three-point record tonight, I'm going to tell you.
A lot of three-pointers.
It's got to be some kind of a record. Jeez. I think the only one who hasn't gotten a three-pointer is Tony Paranto. Everybody else is just raining threes. Aba, Boucher, Paranto, Tyler Nuttall's got a couple. Colin Manarik's got a couple. Going for the three-bagger. Nice rebound by Malbuth. Now he's stuck. Yes! Yes, he figured it out. Way to go, Drew. You figured it out. Oh, Wilson is up there with the trying to block everything. Good effort by Wilson. Jonathan Wilson. Stockhouse. Bartlett basketball. 1:44 left. .25 left. The Indians lead. Southbridge Pioneers call a timeout. Probably wants to chill his ball players here. When you're getting embarrassed like this, sometimes the temper's getting in the way of sportsmanship. So sometimes it's best to just sit back and just let the thing happen. But there's a lot of pride, I'm sure, the Pioneers. They're having a tough time in Webster this year. That's for sure. And Mark, I know you're busy with those stats, and boy, you're really going to be called on at the end of the game.
Gee, thanks.
Doing a great job. And so is my pods up there, Scott Kunkel, always pitching in, ready to help, as he helped the football program this year. Unpaid volunteer, just want to go out and help the green and white in number 42. We want to thank him for that. Boy, Wilson, he get those limbs up there. He's forcing those high shots. The number here is they don't want the Indians to score 100. It's just a number. Taven are going to go. I believe that's Taven going to go to the line for 2. Yeah, can't. You can't take it home with him. Well, the coach is trying to coach over there, and I think the statement he's making, regardless of the score, you're still going to execute the way we practice, make sure you get back on defense and all that other good stuff. But in that situation, you just want to warm up the bus and get out of town. They're going to hold it out so we don't get the 100, but that's all right. 97 ain't bad either. $97.57. Well, makes the math easier. 40 points. 97 for the Indians. 57 for the Pioneers. A 40-point victory. The Indians were in command right from the get-go. They opened up with Blazers 35-15 in the first quarter. Extended that to 52-23 at half. 84-40 at the third period. 40 points. And ended up 97-57, 40-point victory. Really, the Pioneers were outclassed here tonight. Indians shot it extremely well. And you look at the offensive output, 97. They don't let up on defense, however. They don't let up. They still execute on defense. They really set that motivation in motion. I'm going to take a minute as soon as my colleague over here and statistician Mark Pirangeli, want to thank him again for helping us out here tonight. Even though I was alone here, never felt alone. We had a lot of support from Mark and Scott Pod's Kunkel up there. Just like to see the numbers of some of these Bartlett players. I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 18. I got about 23 pointers, but we'll see. 23 pointers in a game is not bad. And here's my favorite Ruta. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to give you the rundown. Thank you, Mark. Here we go. We're just going to do the Bartlett Indians here. Okay, Bartlett Indians. Jonathan Wilson, 2 points. Taven Pantathong, 2 points. Colin Manarek, 9. Tyler Nuttall, 10. Zach Candido, 4. Brandon Boucher, 17. Logan Peranto, 20. And leading scorer with outstanding evening, 31 points by Wilson Abar. Total of 97 points. Great victory here. Look forward to the next games. They're going to be home at Grafton. We'll be off the air. That is going to be telecast locally on TV Station 3. I want to thank you folks for coming out. I want to thank all the sponsors that help out Bartlett Athletics. Again, thanks to Scott. Thanks to Mark. Have a safe drive home. Thank you.